These are the top 50 free agents entering 2025. This via PFF. Number one, wide receiver T. Higgins from the Cincinnati Bengals. Fourth on this list, Chris Godwin, wide receiver from the Buccaneers. He's coming off a significant injury that he missed most of the year. 20th on this list, an interesting name as well, Aaron Jones, 74 PFF grade, fourth among running backs, consistent rushing and receiving production to boot. He's currently playing with the Vikings. I can't see the Browns spending, $40 million on T. Higgins. I might be wrong, but Godwin's coming off of injury. Jones is intriguing. I would assume the Vikings want him back. He's been really productive, part of a team that was playing for the NFC North Championship last night.
Yeah, Jones feels like too much money to me. I don't think the Browns are going to invest heavily from a free agent standpoint there. Maybe they get, and I think we saw last year, the top of the market was heavy, but then there were veteran guys that you could sign pretty cheap as free agency went along. I would think the Browns either go draft a running back or go more that way than top of the market running back. Um, T. Higgins fascinates me because you're taking a guy away from a division rival. We know Joe Burrow loves him. He's a big guy. I think he would fit with Jerry Jeudy and Sid Tillman. Um, I just don't know if they would spend that money or they have that money to spend. Um, but he's an interesting one because I said we don't know if Judy's a one or a two, and we don't. And I'm not sure we know if Higgins is a one or a two. But together they could be good. I just think that we know they need to add to that room. I just think how you view Jerry Judy kind of affects how you go about adding to that room. Does it have to be a huge splash, or can you build kind of a bunch of guys around a Jerry Judy?
Yeah, and the other thing that figures into that, what's your evaluation of Cedric Tillman? Flashes, but again, small sample size.
Yeah, there's a ton of disappointing things in this season, but I think one of them was he started to flash, like you mentioned, when DTR played after Watson went out in that Bengals game, and then with Jameis Winston for those few weeks, and he really showed up, and then he gets hurt. So you don't know if that was just an aberration or if you can count on him to be, a legitimate number three in this league, let's say. Because if you did know that, if he finished the season on kind of on a tear, then you could go, okay, you got Judy, you got Tillman, fill in the blanks. But to me, Tillman is still a huge question mark.